I want to talk just a little bit about the season ahead. You've been nonstop training all
Right.
year long. Like it did not stop for you at no
No,
point whatsoever. So I feel like you're ready to go. But what is your gauge so far on just getting into training, obviously safely? That is top priority, no matter what, period, point blank. But in terms of just feeling it out and really getting back out to the field and getting some football going.
that's the key. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I know. Again, the base principles of us getting back to the facility
Right.
on, but the actual agreements haven't been
Right.
agreed upon. So it's like, yeah, I know what's going on. Ish. You know,
What?
like, I'd like to say we're going to be there Tuesday. We're going to have this season. It's going to be amazing. New Orleans Saints are finally going to get over this playoff hump. We're going to win the Super Bowl. Like, we're not just going to be in it. We're going to be in it to win
You've
it.
been waiting to say it,
Right.
to say
It's
that part.
time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of just going to the playoffs and just, like playoff game one year and then it takes a miracle to beat us, or, NFC championship game. Either way, there's no excuses to say we've had chances to go to the playoffs and we've lost those. We have to find the ability to overcome and win a Super Bowl. It's not about harping on what happened last season, because I don't remember what happened last season anymore. What's important to me is myself, Marcus Davenport, Sheldon Rankins, David Onyemata, our linebacker core with the leaders of Demario Davis. And when I say Demario Davis on and off the field, has been a true leader in so many different instances. We talk about being at the forefront, not only as a Christian man and everything that he embodies, and you just talk about what he's brought to our defense the last 2 years, how much he's played. I mean, he's an all-pro. He's first team all-pro.
Yeah.
He's an all-pro linebacker. He's one of the best linebackers in the game right now, and not everybody knows his name. You talk about, Malcolm Jenkins coming back. You bring in, Marcus Williams, Marshawn Lattimore, Jackrabbit. On paper, our defense looks phenomenal. I want to prove the paper right.
Right, your eyes just lit up.
That's what I'm saying. I want to play with my guys. Like I had surgery like in March. I had a core surgery situation. So I've just been rehabbing and watching film and working out and rehabbing and reading and trying to expand knowledge, push knowledge, and trying to get into these initiatives. And I feel like this next initiative is going, that I'm really pushing for. It's going to be fun. But when we talk about football, Super Bowl, whatever it takes, Super Bowl. I wear a double mask. I have the surgical
Whatever it
mask,
is.
the N95 when they say without the valve, because apparently the valve lets out the air like this. For all the excuses in the world, stop giving me excuses and just show me the next step. Like, I just want the next step, whatever that is.
Totally. I love that you said that. Oh, I don't remember what happened last year, but you are quick to bring some receipts though, because on your Twitter line you were trolling Matt Ryan.
That's what off season is for. In season, I will speak nothing about my stats. Like, in season, I'm like, look, we've got to win this next game. It is about our defense. It is about, our team stats, being tops of run stopping defense, being the best we can be as a team to get these sacks, being the best, offensive power we can be. And
Right.
there's always high octane when you have guys like Alvin Kamara and Mike Thomas, and now we've added in Emmanuel Sanders, and you got Traquan Smith coming into his third year, and of course Drew Brees is at helm, and we've added in a guy who's thrown for 33 touchdowns and now has the tutelage to, in his own words, if he eliminates some of the mistakes, can be one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Now you have this opportunity. So yes, when you get to the offseason, I enjoy it.
It's amazing.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it fully because I also have my rivalry games. The Carolinas, the Tampa Bays, Tampa Bay.
Talk about Tampa Bay real quick. You're trolling Matt Ryan.
Right. I don't know
Thomas
how to
Brady.
Can you troll somebody who has six championships?
Right.
No. He's just gonna look at me like, get back under the bridge. I'm like,
But that's gotta hype you though. Like, all right, challenge.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, when I look at my resume, I could be like, oh, I've sacked every quarterback in the NFC still. But at the same time, it's not a high number. Like, when it was Cam Newton there, like I'm glad that game changer's out of our conference. If you go,
quite frankly,
so glad you're out of the NFC South. Like, no, there is no quarterback who is harder to tackle in terms of size, speed, all the wherewithal that is Cam Newton. I'm still not sure how the Patriots did a very Patriots-like thing and swooped them for the league minimum.
I mean, of course, like,
yeah, Oh, you're one of the premier playmakers? Here's
We
league
got you.
minimum. I'm
Most
like, what?
most Bill Belichick thing ever
That's
of
what I'm
all
saying.
time.
Like, what
It's like
cheat code
crazy.
do you have to like? They're playing the league like it's Madden. You
Big
know, like I
facts.
don't like these trades go through, but they're not supposed to go through, and yet these transactions happen. And you're just like, how?
Right.
But you sit back and you think about what Tampa Bay has to offer, and Tom Brady. Tom Brady gets on his conch shell, magical conch shell. All of a sudden, Gronk shows up
Gronk is back.
with a
Right.
WWE belt in hand, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do this, bro." Like, so they're crushing beers, and now, you have Mike Evans, who's a 1,000-yard receiver, perennial All Pro, perennial Pro Bowler, top three receiver. Well, I feel like the top three receivers are also all in the NFC South with this my problem.
Yo, for real though.
Julio Jones, Mike Evans, and you can throw them out there and they'll stick. But at
It's
your
gonna
one
be
two
wild.
for discretion, just know Mike T's number one. That being said, you talk about
99 Club.
yeah, what you talk about what Tampa Bay has to offer. Like they're looking quite complete on the offensive side. Of course, bar a running back, but I think they might have drafted one. I don't know how that works. I as much as I've low key been trolling, I've learned that they drafted offensive linemen, and I was like, so like
You're
before
like,
I
it's gonna be fine.
before I get in trouble, like knowing my position, how I feel about offensive linemen. There's them, right? There's offensive linemen are the guys that get in your way from accomplishing your job. Like my job is to hit and sack people, and they're the fat guys in the way. And I say
Those
fat guys,
big dudes.
they're fat.